Too fast. Kia ora, we're the Scott family and we love to build stuff out of stuff lying around, don't we, girls?
Yeah.
And so today we're going to be building ourselves a nice little step stool like this little puppy here, made from a pallet. Real straightforward and simple. So first thing we need to do is start pulling off our pieces. So Ducky, here's your little bar and pull that back. Yeah. So I've got a length of 430 millimeters. Let's use our saw as a square. Now I've just cut up a couple of these little batons off the edge as well. They're about 20 by 20. We're just going to fix those on the side to hold the bottom together. First thing we need to do, apply a little bit of PVA. Let's get those together.
Are you going to clamp it?
Exactly, Rio. So we'll just put one of these on each side. You can leave these little batons on if you like, but I've only just got them on here so I can work on the stool until the glue dries in the middle here. That'll join those two boards together. Now it's time for us to make our legs. What I've got here is 2 pieces of timber and I've cut those to 300 millimeters long. So what I've done is drilled a hole out here and then cut that angle out of it. So what I've got is a 40 millimeter drill bit and I'm coming down 130 millimeters to the center of our hole. Okay, so our next measurement is coming across 65 millimeters at the bottom, and then we're coming up 150 millimeters.
Just like a pizza.
So there's our pair of legs all made nice and tidy, and we've sanded up all the edges.
They look like actual people's legs.
Do they look like actual people's legs? So we'll take them for a walk. Now we're going to use our square and we're just going to rule a line from the top of our circle. So the thickness of my bottom board is 25 millimeters. So I'm just going to come up half that, which is, what's half of 25?
12.5.
Cool. So what we're going to do is drill a couple of holes. And what we're going to do is add a little bit of the old PVA. So we're just going to line our mark up, put one of our screws in, double check that square, Rio, because I know that you love to get those things square. Rio, you want to put that together for me? A little bit more. I don't think you got that very square. What's happening here? What's wrong with this picture, Rio? One job, eh? One job.
Hey, don't laugh, it's not funny.
Okay, that's looking great, a lot better. Now all we have to do is exactly the same for the other end.
Except make it square, not crooked.
Now it's time for us to put our sides on, pretty easy. So I've just cut these down to about 90 millimeters and they're just going to slip in like that. Get a couple of screws up from the bottom, one on either end, too easy. A little bit of PVA, put our board in.
Is that perfect?
Very good. Okay, now I've cut a couple of pieces of timber that's going to be our top, which is exactly the overall length of our box. Now to join all of that together, we're going to put some PVA in the middle. That'll help join it. And also, I've cut some beading that's going to go around the outside edge. So I've cut a 45-degree on it. All I've got to do is glue and screw it.
Glue and screw time.
You want to screw these in, Ray? Beautiful. Same again on the other end. Right, that's looking pretty fabulous, don't you think?
Yep.
So, what is it now?
We need to put the hinges on.
Lovely. Great thing about these little easy fit hinges, you don't actually need to rebake them into the timber at all. Great. That's looking pretty darn good. Couple of little things to finish it off. Quick little sand. And then I'm going to take off our little batons that I had on there temporarily, holding that bottom together because that glue is now set. And then all we've got to do is paint it. Okay, so what we've got going on down here is a little bit of whitewashing. So essentially what I've done is made up my own whitewash mix. It's about the same quantity of water to paint. And if you want to age it up a little bit, once it's dry, you can actually give it a light sand in sort of worn places. So there we have it. There's our finished product, looking pretty darn good too. I found some handles of an old workshop drawer that I put on and a chain, stop that lid from coming back. So what do you think, guys?
I like how smooth it is. I reckon it's going to be super useful.
You like it?
I love it.
Cool.
It's the perfect lattice.
And the perfect smoko stool. Cheers, guys.
Piece of